All right, welcome back to episode 2 of the Double Trouble podcast. Today, we will be doing 2 truths and 1 lie. Have you done this game before?
No, but I'm always up for fun and games, Masagi.
All right. Okay, let's just get straight into this.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I have 3 things that I may or may not have experienced. 2 of them are true, and 1 is a lie. And let's just make up a rule that you can ask 1 question for each of these,
Stories,
Yeah.
yes.
All right, so this is the first one. I have eaten a scorpion in Cambodia.
Mm-hmm.
I have broken a bone during basketball. I have bungee jumped in Las Vegas.
Oh. Okay, for the first one, a good question is required here. First question, scorpion. The first thing that came to my mind is where?
Where?
Yes.
In Cambodia.
No, but with more description. Elaborate, please.
Okay, so I went to Cambodia, and we went to this night market during like midnight. And me and my friends were walking down the night market. A lot of it was like a sort of dark alleyway. A lot of markets there on both sides, and there was a lot of stands with one of those sticks, cushy. See that?
Let's say wooden sticks for now.
Kebabs, if you will, and they had a lot of
Spit on Japanese.
of shuri.
Varieties.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and one was a scorpion, and there are others snakes and other insects like spiders and stuff. And me and my friends were like, why not? There's a scorpion. It was I don't know, it was expensive. It was $10 or something.
Wow.
And we ate it, and surprisingly, it didn't taste that bad. It tasted like nothing, honestly.
Okay, good one. Night market, gotcha. Second one. The question for this would have to be, which bone?
Which bone? Okay, so he's talking about the broken bone thing during basketball. It's my right ankle. It is broken, but, I would say shattered. Well, it's still broken, so that's why I wrote broken. What happened is during, I think, practice, I got up for a rebound, I jumped for a rebound, I landed on someone's leg, and then fell down, and then, my weak-ass foot just shattered, and, I think you saw me with the, what's was it, in school.
Crutches.
Yeah, and, that kind of proves my, that one's true, right? So.
You would hope so, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't hope so, actually. But I would hope in the fact that you sort of deceive me as if you're a magician. Third one, approximately, what is the highest place in Las Vegas? How high can it go?
How high?
In Las Vegas.
I don't know that, but the place I bungee jumped at, it was, I think, 100 feet. Yeah, and the reason I did it was because it was with my brother, and we were in Las Vegas. I lived in San Jose, and we went down to Las Vegas for a kendo tournament, and me and my brother were like, I really want to skydive, but they only have bungee jumping, and I've always wanted to bungee jump, so me and my brother were like, why not? It's like the scorpion thing. We were like, why not? And we did it, and it was the scariest thing in my life.
Oh, really?
And I hear that bungee jumping is scarier than skydiving. And, if that's so, I set the bar, pretty high, so.
He said it, ladies and He said it, ladies and gentlemen. He has set the bar very high. Right. With 2 and 3, well, 3 had a really good backstory. I can believe that quite a bit. As for the second story with the basketball, I like to think I saw you injuring. So the lie has to be number 1 for me. Would you like to review your answer?
You are incorrect.
Hey.
I have never bungee jumped in my life. And
I still don't know Las Vegas. There are no mountains. Gosh.
yes, I have eaten a scorpion. All that is true. The basketball thing is true. Bungee jumping is a bucket list that I want to check off. Also skydiving, I want to do that as well. And I have actually heard that bungee jumping is scarier. I don't know why. I think it's because, you're attached to a rope and you come back or something.
Mm-hmm.
And, I've seen... Have you seen Will Smith jump skydiving?
Not really.
It's a really funny video, yeah. So I really want to try it. And, yeah. Do you want to try it? Like, during your lifetime? No?
I won't say I'm exactly desperate. When I get really comfortable in life and have nothing much to do.
When you're just bored.
Exactly.
Alright.
I'm sorry that I can't share enthusiasm. Right, my stories, the next few, are all related to my primary school.
Mm-hmm.
Right, as for the first story, this is the list for you. The first one is, so this is for my 3rd year, and we were doing a tetsubo practice. So how do you say it in English? As in, you go metal bar diagonally, and then you can go forward, you can go backwards.
Yeah, you hold on to it.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then you kind of do like a backflip while holding the bar.
Yeah. If you're able to do the backflip, then you're the cool kid in town. That's how it's seen. And then anyways, the teacher promised us rather, that for the last 10 minutes, because we have been trying rather hard, that we can play dodgeball and we can have a big party and whatever. But with only 5 minutes left, we were still left to do the training. So I had the balls to ask my teacher what the hell's going on, and then got grounded for being too cocky. And then straight after we had lunch, but the whole class was, how can I say? You could hear the pin drop actually, and I was crying my eyes out. So that wasn't a very pleasant memory indeed. As for number 2,
it's such a descriptive, story that I have no questions.
you have to think one though.
Okay, go ahead.
As for number 2, this was a practice. I think it was 4th or 5th year. I was practicing for my not audition, but how do you say play for the school.
Mm-hmm.
And then since I was playing as the riot, the kids riot in Lord of the Flies, which is a novel written by William Golding after World War II. And there's a scene where the kids riot against the leaders who I'm talking about, Ralph here. So I'm one of the kids who riot against Ralph. And then while I was practicing, I decided to jump onto the table to show my disgust or whatever. And then when I jumped onto the chair, because it was made out of wood, it didn't exactly collapse per se, but how do you say hibi? As in, there were a lot of cracks appeared, and then it wasn't a good sight. But luckily, I escaped punishment with that, so that was quite good. And for the third story, we have Sensei no Kyuryo here. This is the 5th year. And I had a really good relationship with this teacher, and I asked him how much he earns.
That's it. You just asked him.
And then the teacher said, "You're not supposed to ask those type of questions, so I shall tell you when you become an adult." And then I got a reality check.
All right. Interesting stories. Okay, so they're all in primary school.
Exactly. Those are the connections.
So the first one, the bar one. So what grade were you in?
Is that your one question?
Oh yeah, it's only one, huh? Shoot. I don't know what to ask then. Like, I feel like it's number 3 already. Like, without asking any questions. But I feel like you did that on purpose, because the first 2 were like freaking, it was like a novel. Like, it was so descriptive. And the third one, you were like, I just asked how much he earns. So I don't know. It seems kind of fishy. So, I don't know. Okay, the first one. What grade were you in?
3rd.
3rd. I've gained nothing. The second question. So you broke the chair, and it didn't collapse, but it made a crack.
Big crack.
A big crack, and you didn't get punished. So, is there a particular reason why you didn't get punished, or is it because, no one found out?
Oh, the teacher did eventually found out. But we just said, let's put this chair at the back of the class as much as possible. And so the teacher didn't... It took time for the teacher to realize. And by the time the teacher realized, nobody accused anybody of doing anything. So just said, no, it just decayed. That's what the kids say.
It decayed.
Yeah.
And made a giant crack. Physics,
Exactly.
And the third one... how much? Okay, you asked how much he earned. I don't know. What am I supposed to ask? So you were in primary school. I don't know. What did he? Oh, you said that, huh? Okay, let's cut this out. 12. Okay.
Are we 12 minutes in?
Okay. ここ全部切るか。質問も考えんな。
Just take your time, mate.
先生の給料聞いた。こんなんしょうもない嘘なんだよな。
Just any your question, mate.
I don't know. Okay. Yeah, just start from 13. Okay. What did you? Why did you ask, like, him or her, that like how much did he earn?
Yeah, I can't tell you what the correct answer is, but for my memory, I like to think I was playing a lot of soccer games as you know, and then all the players would always ask me for pay rise, and I really got pissed off. So I asked my teacher, do teachers actually earn as much as footballers did?
Ah, okay.
But I know it sounds a really strange reason, but it's just one of those.
But this is in primary school, right?
Yeah, I don't know. It just felt like something. I was a strange kid.
I mean, okay, I'm gonna go with number 3. The teacher's salary. Is that right? No, it's not right. Which one is it?
The crack chair.
Oh my god, the crack chair. Oh my god, I should have known. You put it at the back of the class and you said it decayed.
Exactly. It was all fallacy.
God damn it. Okay, you got me.
Nice.
Alright. I have another set of questions.
Any relation between the stories?
No. Okay. My first one is, I've jumped over a 7-foot fence in attempt to run away or get far away
I'm calling out Cap.
my teacher.
Calling out Cap straight away. He might be very athletic, but 7 foot is superhuman. Alright.
Number 2, is I have been arrested for trespassing.
Okay.
Well, not I get not in cuffs, but fined.
Mm.
And number 3 is peed during class in elementary school.
Mm-hmm. My gosh, the first two are very sort of
It might be two lies and one truth, for all I know.
No, that's so. Okay, fair enough. First one. So did you say? So this is not the question I want to ask. Did you say you were chased? Did you specify what you were chased by? Sorry.
A teacher, but I wasn't like chased per se.
Okay, my question is, could you tell me the surroundings of where you're running and what the fence was made of?
Okay, interesting question. Okay,
Mhm.
so basically, it was a private facility surrounded by a 7-foot metal fence, and it was like black bars, and it was like 7 foot, and like at the top, it's not like barbed wires, but it was slanted outwards, so you can't climb it, and
Okay.
and there were bushes around, and we went through the back, of course, because we were climbing it, and it was a private like facility. So we went from the back, went through some bushes, and then we had bags, of course. So we climbed it, and then there's like I don't know, like 6. No, not I mean, three. Sorry. There's 3 people. I was one of them, and then okay, I went over first, and then they threw their bags, and I got it, and then You don't believe me? It's true. These are all true, man. These are all true.
The funny thing is, you first said you jumped over the fence, and now you're saying you climbed it.
No, that's what I mean. I jumped over it.
Jumping and climbing are very
it's
different things.
No,
Let's move on to the second one.
I wouldn't say I hopped over it. I mean, you know what I mean. I'm not freaking like LeBron James just jump over it. No.
Cap. Let's move on though. Second one. What was it? Have you been arrested? Arrested. What kind of people arrested you?
What kind of people?
As in, were they wearing uniforms? Was it just straight jacket, whatever?
So, these two are actually connected. Okay, and the people there found us, and these were like it was a private place, so they had like their normal uniform on, and they weren't like cops. And they called the police, and then they showed up, and then we got fined. But it was in high school. I haven't mentioned. I just gave you another clue, but
Thank you.
We got fined. They called our parents, and then it wasn't that much. I don't know how much we got fined for, but like our parents got got that sorted.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't told anyone this though.
Really?
So yeah.
But you don't mind disclosing this for a podcast in front of a big audience?
I mean, I haven't said where it was or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So my parents know, so it's fine.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
Exactly. As for the third question, what kind of trousers were you wearing?
What kind of trousers? I honestly don't remember. What kind of this was in elementary school.
No, but did it ruin your trousers?
Of course, yeah.
Oh.
I made like a puddle.
Oh.
So I don't know what class it was, but it was a normal American elementary school. We were just all chit-chatting, and I just peed myself because I don't give a fuck. Yeah. What do you think?
Well, it's quite obvious if you ask me. First one is the cap one.
All right. Okay. The correct answer is, or the lie is, I have not been arrested for trespassing.
But you can't make it out. Climbing and jumping. My
No,
gosh.
no, you knew what I meant.
He's just
Come on.
a straight up liar.
All of these
Never
are
mind.
lies. It's just a lying game. I mean, you know, you knew what I meant. Come on, let's be honest. So, you know, I climbed over a 7-foot.
I really thought you jumped it. I thought, jeez.
You
Okay.
yeah, that's not humanly possible though. Come on, you know that. I climbed over. Okay, that's my mistake, okay? I get it. Okay, fine. Okay, I climbed over a 7-foot fence.
That's very impressive still.
Yeah. And so I have not been arrested. And the funny thing about this fence climbing thing is it was I think in middle school. I mean, we, three of us, I'm not going to say any names, but we got out of school.
Let's call them Craig and Steve then.
Craig and Steve. Okay, so Craig, Steve, and I were in the tennis club. And we were like, let's not go to practice today because fuck that. And the teacher, our coach, was, of course, not very happy about that. He was pissed. And my other friends, Jason was like, well, where are you guys? The coach is hella pissed. They're like, he's trying to find you. So we got out of school and we ran, and there were no buses. So we used buses to get to school, and there were no buses. So we just ran out, and surprisingly, he didn't find us, and we, for some reason, out of like probably adrenaline, we could have just went around this building, but there was like a really big fence, and we were like, okay, it's a shortcut, why not? And then we jumped it, and I climbed over it. Sorry, we climbed over it. Don't you say I jumped over a fence?
No, but I seriously thought you got
Hops. I got hops. Hella hops. So I climbed over a 7-foot fence and got away. I mean, it wasn't like a movie. He was like right behind us, hopped over, and then no, it's not like that. He was nowhere near. He wasn't chasing us that far. He was probably at school, just pissed off. And the next day, you know, he was pissed. Yeah. And the peeing during class, I think it was, I don't know when, I think 3rd grade or something in America. I had to pee so bad, and I think the rule was it's one person at a time. You could go to the bathroom during class, and one kid was going already, and I was like asking the teacher if I can go, and it was too late. Yeah. And the second one, the have been arrested for trespassing. That's like everything's a lie. But I have told you yesterday. I was like pulled over, or not pulled over. I was like, there was a cop. It was like midnight, and a cop was like, "What are you doing?" And I had my bike with me, my bicycle, and like I had my hood on, and it was like midnight, so I kind of looked shady, but he stopped me and he was like, "Is this actually your bike?" And I was like, "Yeah, why?" He was like, "Recently there's a lot of people that are stealing bikes apparently," and he checked the like registration thing, and I said my name, and he checked my ID, and he's like, what are you doing here at the station? I was actually waiting for George to come, and he was like asking me a lot of weird questions, and he was like an actual legit cop, so I was really sussed out. And I thought when George came he would like talk to George, and I was like, oh no, should I like go to a different place? But it was fine, and it was really weird. I was like on my phone trying to get out of the situation, and I was looking at Instagram and stuff, and he kept looking over my shoulder. It's like looking at my feed, like what the hell is going on? So that was kind of weird experience. Yeah.
Perhaps Masaki is an angel after all. Just putting out there. Right. So these stories have nothing related per se. Anyway, for the first one, well, this shows how much of a, how can I say, middle class kid, a city boy, being raised up does, but never had any bones broken. Okay, that's just a fact, you could say. So the second one, I have told you that I have an English speaking background, but I'm also partly Austrian. So in theory I should be able to speak a bit of German, but I do not. One of the reasons being, well, my grandmother did live in the UK straight after World War II, but since England and Germany had a big wallop back in the day, so German wasn't encouraged to be spoken out loud. As for the third one, the only concert, as in big concert that I've ever been to, was actually performed by none other than Maroon 5. And we had a really good time. And when I say we, I went with my mother.
Okay. Giving me free information.
Mm-hmm.
I really can't imagine you going to a Maroon 5 concert. But, okay, so going from the top, the first one was you haven't broken a bone. And I know that you were in the table tennis club during middle school and high school. So that pretty much makes sense. Like, I don't think...
Ooh.
No, I don't mean it like that, but, I think it's less common. And I haven't seen you in any crutches. I haven't seen you injured. You're a very, energetic and healthy boy. So, I think you're fine with that. And the second one, Australian?
Austrian, sorry.
Austrian. Oh, Austrian. Okay. I think this is cap. But, I don't know. The Maroon 5 is so fishy. You're not a Maroon 5 guy. I'm not even a Maroon 5 guy.
Hey.
No offense, but like... okay, so for the questions. Okay, have you had any injuries close to, like, breaking a bone? Any major injuries?
That's a really good question. Maybe I should have said that I haven't really suffered any injuries.
Damn, you are healthy, huh?
It's just that I don't go out that much. But I do have skin rashes. So all the skin rash people out there, gang shit.
What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Austria. So wait, you're part Austria.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know like what percent? Like
25, isn't it?
25.
Because my mother is 100% Austrian.
Your mother.
Sorry, grandmother.
Oh, I was like, whoa. Oh,
Excuse
okay,
me.
okay. Oh, okay. Okay, Maroon 5. You went with your mom. When was this? This is
It must be over 10 years ago now.
10 years ago, so you were 9, basically.
Perhaps, primary school days.
Primary school.
Mhm.
Oh, I should have asked a different question. Shoot. I should ask where. 10 years ago, primary school. If I say anything else in Maroon 5, I feel like he's going to be like, you fucking dumbass. Why would I go to a Maroon 5 concert? He's definitely going to say that. But part Austrian? No, I would have heard. I've known you for 7 years and I don't know that you're quarter Austrian. No. Okay, it's the second one.
Well done, must
Yeah.
The trick thing is that, well, I tried to be smart, but it didn't prove to be. Is that my grandmother is German, straight up.
Ah.
That's
I see. Okay. So you're part German then?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know
I
that.
do have
actually.
German blood,
Oh,
in theory.
okay. Didn't know that. Oh, and the Maroon 5 thing is true.
Yes, indeed.
Where was this?
In Nagoya Sea.
They came to Nagoya?
Yeah.
Wait, why did you guys decide to go?
Because I was into it, and my mother...
Like, all right.
Yeah, okay.
I got you, boy.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
Oh, never knew that. I never thought you would be a Maroon 5 type of guy.
Mm-hmm. 6 foot tall, came with a copyright. But you get the idea. I was into that whole stuff.
And I knew that you haven't broken a bone because,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Exactly.
like you're always like running around, so you're fine. Oh, that was pretty fun. 2
Good
sets,
stuff.
yeah. I learned some things about you. That you're part German. I never knew that actually.
And welcome back to the second part of our second episode
Welcome back.
of Double Trouble. Continuing with our funner games, Would You Rather, a classic.
Oh, classic
Let's give it a
game.
shot.
I love Would You Rather. All right, that's some good ones right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, would you rather be sticky all of your body for the rest of your life or itchy?
Well, as part of the Skin Rush Club, I know the true pain of being itchy all the time. So I represent the sticky.
Team sticky.
Team sticky, exactly.
No, but like imagine, when you get something sticky on your finger, it's so annoying, and you have to like wash your hands immediately.
Do you know what's also annoying? Being really itchy.
I mean, that is true. But being sticky, I mean, if you're itchy all the time, it's not really good for your skin, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I might have to join the sticky club, huh?
There we go.
Okay.
Not much convincing to do, but still convinced nonetheless.
Okay, so the second one is no internet forever for the rest of your life. No internet or no friends for 1 year.
Well, what can I say? Without internet, this podcast is a bit difficult to run. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, 100%. There's no internet. I can't imagine, bro. I can't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, society just runs on the internet right now, man. So,
But you could argue that for the last year, we haven't seen that many friends. Well, it was the case for me, but what about you?
yeah, same. Yeah, like, compared to, before Corona, of course, it has decreased. But for a whole year, you can't contact them, you can't talk to them, so you have no friends, basically.
Families, relatives.
Well, you have family, yeah.
Okay. No for you, God damn it. バカやらかした。
なんとかなる。
No internet is the worst option, so I'll go with no friends.
No friends. Okay. Well, that is true. It is forever, huh? So no friends for a year, though.
Well, I sound like a really cold, terrible human being, but let's be real. Most people.
This is a really hard one, actually. I thought of it, but no internet forever, and because if you really think about it, I just thought of something. If you do have friends and you pick no internet forever, you can't text them and be like, okay, let's meet up at 5. So that would be dumb. I would definitely pick no friends for a year then.
Jeez. We're terrible human beings. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, we have no friends either way. Okay. Third one. This one's kind of complicated. Would you rather be unable to move your body every time it rains?
Mm-hmm.
So you just stop. You can't move. Or not be able to stop moving while the sun is out?
I do admire people that are active and like to grind, as we say, in this industry. So my initial reaction was that I'll go with being active when the sun is out.
But that would be really, really tiring, though. Like, when the sun is out, you have to, from 6 o'clock, or maybe even earlier, 5:30, you have to walk or, move.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do something for, how many hours? Until, 6 maybe right now?
Mm-hmm.
For, 12 hours. When I say that, that's not too bad, huh?
You just got to be careful with where you live.
Yeah, that's true. If you live in the UK, it's gonna be raining all day, man.
Exactly.
But in Japan, especially like Tokyo,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't rain that much, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and if you're unable to move your body every time it rains, well, actually, when it rains, so you can't move, you can't go outside. So if it's a rainy day, you're just stuck in bed.
Mm-hmm.
So if it rains all day or like all week, you're just stuck in your bed and you can't eat or do anything.
So yeah, during the monsoon season, which is June in Japan, you're not gonna be seen by anybody so much.
I mean, there's gonna be other consequences with that. Like,
Of course.
you can't eat, you can't do anything. You can't go to the bathroom when you can't move. So it kind of, it's, it depends. Like, you can't stop moving. How much is that? If you can't stop walking, can't stop running. But yeah, I would pick the sun thing as well. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Maybe, how many more do you want to do? Can we go?
Maybe like 2 more.
2 more. Okay.
Would you rather have all dogs try to attack you when they see you, or all birds try to attack you when they see you?
Well, I'm not the biggest fan of dogs. I'm terribly sorry to say this.
Yeah,
But-
are you a cat guy? Kind of off topic.
Perhaps.
Oh my god.
However, horror movies are more synonymous with birds. Thank you, Alfred Hitchcock, for that one. But I have to say, birds, they're less menacing. Well,
No.
they could be all kind of birds, but never mind. I'll stick my head into that one. I'll go with
You
birds.
could go with birds, but like, there's a lot of birds though.
There's a lot of dogs, big and small.
No, but it's okay. We live in Japan.
Mhm.
There's not as many big dogs as America, for example. So if it's probably gonna be like a Chihuahua, it's still gonna hurt. But a bird? Have you seen a crow? Those things are massive.
Well, some of them are very well fed at the moment.
And crows are really smart. So
Indeed.
they're gonna like remember you, and like pigeons, they have like they're gonna gang up on you. They have like packs of 50.
Nasty.
And crows, have you seen the size of them? If you get up close to them, they're scary. And I would pick bird. Wait, no, I would pick dog.
Mm-hmm.
Because, if there's like a German Shepherd walking along, I'm dead. But, it's probably going to be a Chihuahua, like a poodle. It's fine. We're chilling in Japan.
In Japan, we go with dogs, but perhaps not anywhere else.
No, not anywhere else. If it was America, it would be like birds all day. Yeah. But seagulls and stuff, have you seen videos of like people getting like hit in the head by seagulls?
I was attacked by a pigeon quite recently.
Really?
About 2 weeks ago. I mean, it didn't quite attack per se. I think it was just trying to go to a different destination, and it just hit my head on the way.
Wait, like it like ran into you?
Not really, it skewed off my head.
Oh my god.
But it was a bloody surprise. I mean, it's not that they're vicious. They're just very, very stupid.
They're dumb, yeah.
Yeah.
But crows.
Mm.
Actually, I fucking hate crows. They're fucking menacing. Okay, this is kind of a simple one. This is a really easy, quick one. Would you rather lose the ability to read or lose the ability to speak?
It's a problem for whichever I choose. At the moment, we're pursuing the big money of podcast industry. But as someone who's majoring in English literature, not being able to read would be very, very detrimental to my credentials.
You would be out of college quick. So fast.
Indeed.
Yeah, and lose the ability to speak. That's just, that's so, like, you have to, like, write signs every time you want to say something. That's so mendokusai.
Pain in the buttocks.
Would you rather lose the ability to read? So, like, what would you do? Like, so you have to look at images and stuff?
You have to be images, wouldn't it?
Damn, okay.
Or you got to have people describing what is going on every time.
Oh my god. I'm gonna feel bad for the people around me.
Exactly.
I'm gonna have no friends. Or no internet. I don't need the internet now then. Because you can't read anything.
Perhaps, yeah. You could, well, yeah.
I mean, you could still hear things, so... I mean, you could comprehend things. I mean, I would still pick... I lose the ability to read. How about you?
You go for that.
Yeah.
I'll go with the... I'm sorry, but as a proud member of the English literature department,
Really?
I have to go with losing the ability to speak.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Reading
Nah.
equals big brains, and big up all the big brains out there.
Knowledge.
Exactly. Knowledge.
Really? You're gonna go with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The greatest people read one book per day, according to
That's
Mr.
me.
Lopez.
That's me right there. Read a book a day. It's my lifestyle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
don't mess with this kid.
Let's do one more.
Mm-hmm.
Just one more. Okay. Let's go with this one. Would you rather be in jail for a year or lose a year off your life?
Well, my initial reaction is that if you were to be lucky enough to born in Japan, then you're gonna have a pretty long and
That's true.
rather healthy life.
Uh-huh.
So it wouldn't be too bad a risk to take if you were to be told that your life is gonna be cut for a year. You could argue.
Okay, let's ramp this up and say jail for 3 years. 3 years off your life. So those two.
Okay, 3 years off your life or 3 years in prison.
Yeah.
My gosh.
This one's easy for me.
How come?
If it's the 3 years, I would say just 3 years off my life.
Mm-hmm.
Because 3 years in prison, I'm watching Prison Break right now. I know I'm late, but you know, prison life, like you're gonna get molested. No, it's a fact. Come on. And
Don't drop the soap.
yeah, dude. If you drop the soap, dude, no. I'm not fucking doing that. But if it's for a year, it kind of changes it.
No, really?
Because, you know, actually, nah. Because lose a year off your life. Because I want to die kind of early. You know, I don't want to be 80, you know, struggling to walk, like having people trying to help me. Like, I don't want to be a pain in the ass for anyone else. So,
I see.
yeah. How about you?
For once, he convinced me to change my mind, so I shall go with that one.
Okay. Okay. I mean, so this was a Would You Rather, a quick and simple, fun one. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Lots of laughs and giggles.
And this will be it. Peace.